Have you ever felt this way? You are busy every single day, spinning like a top without stopping. But the moment you finally pause and look at yourself in the mirror, an overwhelming sense of emptiness hits you, and you can't help but ask, but what is it all for? Hello friends, and a very warm welcome to our spiritual devotion and sharing. I am David. It is an absolute privilege to accompany you in this quiet moment, to settle our hearts, listen to God's Word, and give our weary souls a place to rest. In our previous session, Lessons of the Book of Ruth, we watched Naomi's turning point in the middle of despair. Though she carried real emptiness and bitterness, the moment she decided to return to God and back to Bethlehem, grace began again. Today we open a book that looks straight at the raw canvas of human existence, the book of Ecclesiastes. Lesson 1. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verses 1 to 18. The heavy burden under the sun. Part 1. The question behind the whole chapter. Ecclesiastes does not rush to give easy answers. It looks honestly at life under the sun and asks what remains when achievement, pleasure, wisdom, and time have all had their say. Two things unlock this chapter. The first is a phrase, under the sun. Life seen only from the ground within the limits of time and death. The second is a question asked plainly in verse 3. What does man gain from all his labor at which he toils under the sun? Everything that follows, labor, time, wisdom, is the preacher testing that one question and watching each answer fall short. Part 2. 4 things that cannot bear the weight. First, human labor cannot secure lasting gain under the sun. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 2. In Hebrew, the word is hevel. It literally means breath, vapor, mist. Something you see clearly for a moment, and then it's gone. It doesn't mean pointless. It means fleeting, elusive, impossible to hold on to. Ecclesiastes isn't saying work itself is wrong. Later, the book will tell us to enjoy the fruit of our labor. It's saying something sharper. When we ask our work, our income, or someone's approval to finally fill the empty place inside us, we end up chasing the wind, reaching for something we can see clearly but can never actually close our hand around. Second, everything moves. Nothing is new. and no one is remembered. The sun rises and sets. The wind circles south and north. Every river runs to the sea, and the sea is never full. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verses 5 to 7. There is nothing new under the sun. We chase the latest technology, the newest trend, thinking it will finally break our boredom. But strip away the outer shell, and human loneliness, anxiety, and the longing to be loved haven't changed in thousands of years. We work so hard to leave our mark. Yet of former generations there is no remembrance. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 11. And one day the same will be true of us. It's a hard truth, but one worth facing honestly. Third, life under the sun is marked by limits we cannot fix. It is an unhappy business that God has given to the children of man to be busy with. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 13. A few verses later, what is crooked cannot be made straight. Life under the sun is marked by toil, limitation, and realities we cannot straighten no matter how hard we try. We love to believe that if we just try harder, plan better, or manage more carefully, we can fix anything. Control becomes one of the quietest idols we carry. Ecclesiastes gently exposes it. There are crooked things in our past, our families, our circumstances, that no amount of effort can straighten. God is not surprised by your sighs over this. He is inviting you to stop demanding of yourself what only He can do. Fourth, wisdom and knowledge cannot satisfy the soul. For in much wisdom is much vexation, and he who increases knowledge increases sorrow. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18. Even the world's deepest scholarship and sharpest reasoning cannot answer the soul's ultimate questions. Knowledge can expose the problem clearly, but human wisdom alone cannot give the soul the life it's searching for. The more clearly we see how broken things are, the more weight we carry. Unless that seeing leads us somewhere beyond ourselves. Part 3. Sitting with it. So, how does this honest chapter meet our own lives? 3 quiet questions. What am I chasing that can never finally satisfy me? What am I trying to fix only by my own strength? Where is God inviting me to turn back? Your heart was created for more than anything under the sun can finally give. The deepest hunger of the human heart ultimately turns us beyond creation to the Creator. Ecclesiastes tears open the vanity of life under the sun, not to leave us in despair, but to lift our eyes beyond the sun. When Naomi turned back in her emptiness, she stepped into a story of grace she could not yet see. When we turn toward God in our emptiness, we may not yet see what He is doing, but turning back places our hearts again before the Giver of life. My friends, emptiness is not the finish line. It is an invitation. An invitation to stop chasing what cannot hold you, and to turn toward the God who has been holding you all along. May today's message bring rest to your soul. I'll see you next time.